Hey everybody, so I am back to give you guys an Invisalign update. I am now officially out of my first set of trees. I went to my, I guess not last, most recent orthodontist appointment on June 20th, and today is June 28th. So at that appointment, well, let me step back for 1 second. So I don't remember if I told you guys this in the last video or not, but when I initially started with Invisalign, I was told that I was gonna have 23 sets of trees. Um, and I did get 23 sets of trees mailed like with my plan or whatever. So I wore all of the trees exactly like I was supposed to. I tracked perfectly the entire time. Everything went exactly the way that I had hoped that it would, and also that my orthodontist had hoped and predicted that it would, as long as I wore them the way that I was supposed to, which I did. So when it got, I think I was on tray 18 when I saw him prior to this last appointment, and because of how well my teeth were doing, I was told that I wasn't going to need the last three sets of trees, so 21, 22, and 23, and I found out that they were overcorrection trees. I did not know prior to that appointment that overcorrection trees were a thing. So basically, I was under the impression that I was going to have to wear 23 sets of trees for the first round of Invisalign that I had. But in reality, I really only had 20. Invisalign sends out what are called overcorrection trees for people that either don't wear the trees as often as they're supposed to, aren't tracking correctly for one reason or another, and they're not always needed. And in my case, they weren't. So I stopped at tray number 20. And at my last appointment, my orthodontist cosmetically fixed my teeth, which I'm going to show you in a second. This appointment, it was I was literally in tears, more so than I've ever been throughout the entire journey, because of how happy I finally am with the actual look of my teeth. Even they're not 100% straight yet, but from where I started, we've come a long way. So at my last appointment, he removed some of my attachments. Most of them, I don't think he removed any from my bottom teeth. The one that was on my front tooth is gone, and I think I have a total of 12 now. I had 17, and now I have 12. So I'm assuming, need those 12 for when I get the refinement trays. So I'm going to show you guys what my teeth are looking like now that I've completed the first set of Invisalign trays. So again, I started on December 6th, 2022, and right now it is June 28th, 2023. My appointment was on June 20th, and at that point I had been wearing tray 20 for 6 days, I think, or something like that. So I'm going to give you guys a look of what's going on in my mouth. It's crazy. I really could not wait to show you guys, but I've been busy with my daughter being out of school for the summer and all that. So, first I'm just going to smile normal. Insane, you guys. If you guys have been following me since the beginning, I noticed a difference just when I'm speaking, looking at myself in this video. My biggest concern, and I said this in previous videos, were my two front teeth up top. They were predominantly overlapping and sticking out, basically buck teeth. That's how I looked at them anyway. So not only, now here's the thing. So this one still needs some adjusting right here. There's a black hole, black triangle, as they call it, which is a gap. This is not a cavity, it's a gap right here. That's a gap between this tooth and this tooth. This one is not as straight as it could be, which is why I'm going into refinement trees. But compared to where I started, you guys, if you've been following me, you've seen the other videos. Absolutely incredible. So, I'm gonna try to put into this video a picture of what my teeth looked like before that appointment on the 20th, and then now they look like this. So he shaved down here and here. And a couple, all of the ridges, like the teeth that I showed you guys in previous videos that had little bumps, ridges, like they look, they're flat, they're symmetrical if you look. And I could not be happier with the fact that my two front teeth are now not only straight, they're going to get straighter, but they're from where we came from. It's huge night and day difference. But what happened is because they were so crowded that when they straightened out, they almost went like up and down a little bit, and they still had the ridges on them. And I mentioned to him 2 appointments ago that was something that still really bothered me, and he was like, he assured me that was something that he was going to take care of. And again, the cosmetic dentistry part is included in my Invisalign package. It's not included in everybody's. I think that varies by orthodontist or provider. But yeah, when I smile now, like, I already feel, oh my God, leaps and bounds better than I used to. Way more, like way less self-conscious, and I feel a lot better about myself. Like I used to smile and then like and cover my mouth, or kind of just like that, like try not to really show my teeth off. And now like if somebody's holding the door for me at the store, it's like, thank you, you know what I mean? Like it's, and not intentionally, it's just because I'm trying to get used to not covering my mouth, because I've been doing it my entire life. Taking pictures is crazy because I used to have to get the camera a certain way to try and hide some of the insanity that was going on in my mouth. I don't have to do that anymore. That's really cool. So anyway, I don't want to go on forever because there's not really that much of an update other than I am now, like I said, my first set of 20 trays are complete. I was rescanned. I'm waiting on refinements. I am scheduled to get my refinements on August 8th, I believe. If they come in sooner, there's a possibility that they'll call me and allow me to come in and get them sooner. But apparently it's been taking longer recently. I don't know. There's the whole world is crazy, but I also wanted to show you guys my bottom teeth because he did also cosmetically work on them, and I'm sorry, stuttering once again because I talk too fast. I wanted to show you guys how straight my bottom teeth are compared to when we started. So right here is a gap. There's a gap between these two teeth, but if you look again, all the ridges that were there are gone. This one, now you can really see it. This one, and here, they still need to be straightened out. Again, this is why we're going into refinement trees. They're not 100%, but compared to where I was when I started, I am over the moon happy. And still to this day, my only regret is that I didn't do it sooner. So yeah, one more time, I'll just show you guys like my normal smile. I do, like when I'm looking at myself, I still feel like my two front teeth do predominantly show in front of the other ones. And I don't know if that's like me thinking that it looks like that because they did stick out my entire life, or if it's because they do still need to move. Again, this one right here, I'll try and show you from the side. It is still overlapping this one by quite a bit. When I run my tongue like this, there's like, I can feel this tooth behind that one. But again, this is why we're going into refinement trees. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I don't know how this works for everybody else, so I don't want anybody to take this advice and run with it. Right now, I only have to wear my number 20 aligners. So the last ones that I was in, the ones that, the last set of the last trays of my first set, I only have to wear them when I sleep, which is cool in a way. My orthodontist told me, he said he calls it like an Invisalign vacation. So I put them in when I lay down to go to bed at night. I wear them all night, and then in the morning I take them out. I have still been, I've been trying not to brush more than twice a day because I did a lot of research on that, and brushing extensively can actually cause like damage to the enamel of your teeth. When I go back into the trees, I will brush after every single meal again, just because it's temporary and you don't want food to get stuck in there and prevent the movement or whatever. But right now, when I take the trays out in the morning, I brush my teeth. And then right before I put them back in at night, I floss, brush the whole nine, make sure there's no food in there, and they're looking pretty great in my opinion. Again, so like I'll just, one more time, I'll show you my regular smile. Again, it's incredible how much it actually moved my teeth. Like, I didn't think that I was going to be this happy. And it's really, honest to God, if he hadn't shaved down these two, I wouldn't be nearly as happy as I am. So the fact that that was included in my plan, and that he recognized it and said that it's not just because I want them, symmetrical. He wants them symmetrical. But he also said that he doesn't want to go so far to make it look like my teeth are fake, because they're not. The reason that I'm doing this is to try to keep my natural teeth and not end up in dentures or something like that. So, regular smile. And then, I know the face is weird, but just to give you guys, if you go back into previous videos, especially the one before I started, even when I was talking, you could see the mess down here, the two predominantly, like, you just go back and watch my older videos and you can really see a difference. Again, I'm going to try to like stick some pictures in here if I can figure it out. If not, just go back, and you don't even have to watch the videos. Just go into them enough where you can see where I was compared to where I am now. So this is my 6-month, I guess we could call it, update. I am waiting on refinement trays. Again, when I started the process, he said that he estimated, based on everything, that I would be in treatment for a total of 15 to 18 months. I do believe that this break right now, so from June 20th to August 8th, I believe that technically does count as like treatment time. Like, I think as long as you're seeing your provider for Invisalign and until all your attachments are off and you are done, you're considered under treatment. So, yeah, waiting on refinement sucks. It's very, like, I'm an impatient person, so for me, like, they can't get here fast enough. But, even, again, right now, compared to where I started, being able to walk around and not have the trays in, and, and have my teeth look like this, I never in a million years ever thought that I would finally have a smile that I was happy and comfortable with. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. As always, if you have any questions, concerns, if there's anything that you want me to ask my orthodontist at my next appointment, leave them in the comment section below and I will be happy to do so. If there's anybody that knows me personally and wants to know who I go to, I would rather not announce it publicly on YouTube, just because I don't trust people. People are weird. But if you do want to know where I'm going, contact me, Facebook, whatever platform you're friends with me on, or you can find me. Or if you are like, for some reason, I don't know, like if you live in the Philadelphia suburbs and you're looking for a really, really, really good orthodontist that I would recommend with like my entire life, contact me and I will give you his information, because I don't know that I would be as happy as I am if I hadn't gone with him, just especially because he does this cosmetic part. And without that, again, they were straight, but because they were doing this up and down thing and they had the ridges on the two front teeth, I wasn't happy, and I almost kind of felt bad that I was like going in there like, I know that they're straighter, but I really still don't like it. And he was like, don't feel bad, it's your smile. And then that was when he said, I already noticed that, I'm gonna shave it down, and wait until you see that, and then I think you'll feel a lot better. And he was not kidding. So I'm gonna let you guys go with that. I just wanted to give you a quick update. And again, any questions, concerns, comments, things that you want me to ask him at my next appointment, which as of right now is scheduled for August 8th, leave them below. I don't know that I'm going to do a video when I get the refinements, just because it's a new set of trays that I'm going to put in. Unless anything like really different happens, I probably won't do another one until the end of treatment at this point, unless you want me to focus on something. Again, leave it in the comment section. I'm happy to answer any questions. One more thing, because somebody had asked me, the pain that I was having in this tooth right here, this is the one I had pointed out on a previous video. It had a cavity in it. You can kind of see it. So ignore the black mark. That's a gap. That's not a cavity right here. But you see this yellow, like right here? That was a cavity that had been previously filled. And on rare occasion, I would notice, like right after I would put a new tray in and my teeth were moving, if I bit into something like super sugary or cold or hot, or sometimes it would just happen, I would get like feeling like I got punched in the face tooth pain in this tooth right here. And the dentist saw it at my cleaning and said that he was going to keep an eye on it. I actually ended up making an appointment because the one night, it was the middle of the night, back before I had gotten scanned for the refinements, I took a sip of room temperature water, and the pain was like all the way up into my head, but it only lasted for like 30 seconds and then it was gone. And then I tested it again, nothing. So I made an appointment. He looked at it, did an x-ray, and was just like, I don't see any infection, anything like that. But if this tooth ends up needing more work, it's going to have to be a root canal. So I was like, go figure. He had the stuff out ready to do the root canal, and then did the tests on my teeth where where you know how like when you have a cavity or you need a root canal, they take the cold or the hot sensitivity thing and they like put it on your tooth to see if you react to it. He did that and nothing happened. So he said so there was like, the tech was ready to go and do another root canal. So I thought, and then he went, nope, there's nothing wrong with your tooth. It's sensitive because it's moving from the Invisalign. That was a lifesaver, because I was going to be out like $1,000 almost for another root canal. So I thought, but it turns out it was sensitive, this particular tooth, because A, it already has a filling, and B, this one, because it was one of the ones that was the most crowded, and turns out it's the most stubborn one that's moving. Like, this one has moved way more than this one. So I avoided a root canal. He said that the tooth looks perfectly healthy. That intermittent pain that I was feeling, which I haven't had it in a while, he was like, if you needed a root canal, you would be doubled over and it wouldn't subside. So that was good news. I had the dental cleaning. I had no cavities. My gums don't bleed at all, not even a little bit. My dental health has never been better. Everything's great. So, again, I'm done. I'm going to stop talking for now. But any questions, concerns, whatever, leave them in the comments, and I will be happy to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much to everybody that's been following this journey. And I hope that this video and maybe some of my previous ones have been able to help somebody out there. Again, if you are thinking about Invisalign, please do it. Be under the care of an orthodontist. Don't go with one of the cheaper ones. Go with Invisalign. Yeah, you're going to have little attachments on your teeth and you're going to have trays in your mouth, but it's a very short-term thing to have the smile that you've always wanted. It's good for your teeth in general. Go for it is the best advice that I can give you. Do your research. Make sure you find an orthodontist. And yeah, you can go with a dentist if you want, but from my experience and all the people that I've talked to, find an orthodontist. Preferably somebody that will do the cosmetic work, because that's a big part of fixing your smile. But don't hesitate to do it. I really just wish that I had done this a decade ago. That's really my only regret at this point. So anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.